Hey everyone, welcome back to the Wyoming Knits YouTube channel. My name is Jenny Lee and this is my channel where I like to talk about all the things I've been knitting and creating over the last week. Today is Sunday, January 26th, and this is episode 75. And today I'm coming to you from Southwest Wyoming, where I live with my husband, our daughter, and our little Yorkie, Dax. Today everyone is home, so there might be some background noises. You can find me on Instagram as Jenny Lee Knits, and you can find me on Ravelry as Jenny Lee S Knits. And on Ravelry, I have a Scrappy knit along, crochet along going over there. If you go to Ravelry and find the Wyoming Knits YouTube, or what is it called? Wyoming Knits podcast group, you can join the Scrappy Cal. I'll have that linked in the description box below. If you hit the word more, and then it'll pop up the description box with all my show notes. There's a link to everything I talk about today. So let's talk about the Scrappy Knitting Cal. So I have 3 different categories. I have a blanket category, a sweaters and cardigans category, and an accessories category. I'm counting anything small, like mitts, hats, scarves, shawls, any home decor accessory, dishcloths, stuffies, anything like that I'm counting as accessories. We're going to knit or crochet using scraps. At least part of it has to be less than 50 grams or leftover yarn. Let's see, the sweaters are anything 3 colors or more, and blankets anything 3 colors or more. Knit or crochet, you can use a hand loom but no knitting machines. So I think that covers the Cal. Go ahead and hop over to Ravelry and see if you want to join that. Join in the chatter and let us know what you're making. Yeah, let's talk about what I've knit on this week and what I have finished. So the first thing I have finished is my Mark at Henley. I am wearing that today. This is a pattern by Claire Jackson. It has this wonderful waffle stitch, some buttons. I used just about 3 skeins of Happy Mermaid Yarn Co. And this color is a Cauldron Brewing. I absolutely love this green. I am ready for some more green back in my life. We have had snow on the ground since early October. So when I look out the windows, all I see is gray and brown and snow, and every once in a while, like today, we have blue skies, but there's no more green. So I need some more green back in my life. Right now it is 14 degrees Fahrenheit outside. It is very cold. This morning it was about, I think I looked and it said 7 degrees at about 8 o'clock this morning. So it has been very cold here the last few days. We've had to have inside recess because the wind chill was below 0. The kids like to stay in sometimes, but when it's all day, they get a little bit antsy. So I love this pattern. It's nice and squishy, and I think I'm going to love to wear it to school with me. The next thing I finished a pair of my Christmas socks. I did the unique, where did I put that box? This unique sock set from Urth Yarns. It is the color 25. It is their Christmas Limited Edition hand-dyed self-striping matching sock kit. So I did finally finish these. I think I was almost to the heel on the second one last time I showed them, but I wanted to finish these and start working on the next pair because I had 3 Christmas pair that I brought over from December. So those are finally finished. I did vanilla socks on 9-inch circulars by the Crazy Sock Lady. I did 20 rounds of a 2x2 rib. I think I did 60 rounds before I did the heel, and then I made this long enough to fit my foot. These will be my socks. So I will put these in the drawer for Christmas this year, Christmas 2025. So that's everything I got finished this week. Let's talk about what I am still working on and what I cast on. Right over here, I have these socks. I finished the first sock of my Christmas sock wool from Hobbii, and this is color number 6. I finished the first one, and I have started the stockinette part on the second one. Is that gonna focus? There we go. So I just barely put on maybe 1, maybe 2 rounds of stockinette. I finished with the green, and I started right here. When I start, I do the long tail German twisted cast on, and so I put my needles in right where it changed from green to red and cast on the first sock. And so when I finished this one on the green, and I still had quite a bit of green left over, I thought I would make these matching socks. So they'll be really close to matching. I did cake this ball up. So I'm working on those. I want to get those finished for the Rose Opal Knits. Their channel is doing a finish at 9, so I made my finish at 9 board, and I have finished my joggers, my Mark at Henley, my DK What the Fluff, and then I had my 3 Christmas socks on there, so I finished 1 of my Christmas socks. So I have 4, and I have 5 left to finish before March, I think. So I'm gonna get it done. These will be worked on this week. Let's see, the next thing, I cast on a new hat. This is going to be a gift. I'm using the Yarnable from March 2024. This is How We Grow. Is that gonna focus? Oh, here's my other needle. And I started another Musselburgh hat. So I have my end here where I cast on. Maybe focused. And I'm just gonna work until I have about 10 grams left of my skein, and then I will do the decreases on the other side. It's got the blue and the pink. I love how these speckles are just all over bright fuchsia. So I am loving that. This is a birthday gift. Her birthday is the beginning part of February, so I have the rest of this week to finish it if I want to show a finished object next week, so I can gift it to her. And then I worked on my Cuddly Soft baby blanket that I am making for my cousin who's having a baby girl later this year. I'm using Bernat Baby Sport. And this, I'm pretty sure this is baby pink. Yes, baby pink. So I was right there last time. I've done at least 3 more repeats. I love this. It's easy to memorize. You only have a few rows where you have to purl on the wrong side. There's some knits, purls, and some yarn over, knit 2 together eyelet rows. I am loving this blanket. And then there's the little garter edge. I am slipping the first stitch purlwise with yarn in front and then moving it to the back, right? So it has a nice edge. I've got my cute little dragon stitch stoppers that I got from Yarn Dragon Fibers. So, and this is in a bag by Awesome Granny. I will be working on this, trying to put 1 or 2 repeats. Well, I want to do 1 repeat every couple of days. So maybe about 4 repeats a week, 4 to 5. I think that might be a good progress goal on that, and then that way I can work on some more things. I had a sweater I cast on right before the end of the year last year, 2024, and I was using Lion Brand Wool Ease Thick and Quick in the color Carousel, and it was going to be too small with my gauge and the needles I was using. So yesterday I was looking through Instagram and I found the Fall Bluff Pullover by Ashley Lillis, and I frogged the raglan, beginner raglan pullover by Knititude. I frogged that and cast on the Fall Bluff pullover, and I have separated for sleeves. I have a body going. I have to knit this until from here to here is almost 10 inches, 9 and a half, 9 3/4, something like that. But I have 3 skeins connected so far. I love how this is striping with the colors. I think this is going to be a nice pullover to wear when it gets cold like today. So I think I can have this finished by next time. So I want to work on this. I'm using size 15, US 15, 10mm needles for this to get gauge. And I think I have about 9.5 stitches per inch. I think the gauge calls for 10. I went up to, I'm doing the second size, which is a 40-inch bust. So I have a 34-inch bust. So that will give me some positive ease, and I'm excited for this sweater. And that's everything I worked on this week. I was excited to get this finished. I finished it. I finished the first sleeve and started the second sleeve last Sunday. Excuse me. And then I finished the second sleeve Monday. Finished the bind off on the cuff Monday night right before I went to bed, and then Tuesday I finished weaving in all of the ends everywhere, and I blocked it. And today is the first day I have put it on. I put these buttons on this morning. I really love it. It's lightweight and squishy, but it still keeps me warm. I have one thing of mail I received this week, and I got some yarn from the Yarnbrary. This is the long expected party. She's doing a Shire collection from The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings inspired, and I think I'm going to do that club this year. I'm going to do these ones, the Mama Just Knits, and I will still get my Yarnable. I have switched my Yarnable subscription though. I switched it to the no frills option, where I will just receive the skein of yarn. So I do love the extras. It's always fun to see what extras come in, but I'm finding myself not using all of the extras, and so I would rather just get just the yarn. It is slightly cheaper, and so I'm getting just the yarn from Yarnable from now on. I will have that linked in the description box below if you want to see if it is open. It was open last week. It might still be open this week, if you would like to sign up for Yarnable. And so that will be in the description box at the very bottom, where it says what subscriptions I have and what mail I received this week. So I really do love these colors. This is going to be a fun either sock set or Musselburgh hat for me, or for someone. Ooh, there's purple on the bottom. She is Salt City Knits on YouTube and Instagram, and she lives right outside of Salt Lake, or close to Salt Lake, so that is pretty local to me. It's about 2.5 hours from where I live in Southwest Wyoming, so I would I like to support local-ish when I can. So I'll put that over there. I've already added that into my yarn tracker for this month. So far, I have 50 grams more yarn out than in, and let's see if I can continue that. I will update you on my stash stats next week after I have finished January, and I will tell you all of the totals. I'll show you my Scrappy blankets that I have worked on, and until next time, happy knitting!